Okay, so we're gonna say some things that probably ain't so nice.
And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie?
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Real Housewives of Atlanta season 9, episode 14. And like I said, we're going to probably cover some things and it's not going to be so nice. So, shit, I don't even know what to tell y'all. It just is what it is. I'm going to go ahead on and let it up and let it out. So, let's go. Kandi and her girlfriend Hazel got up from the glamping trip, and they're out. They're like, we're out of here. No, we don't want to ride in the bus with them bitches. I'm over it. I'm done with it. She called Don Juan. Don Juan to the car. She left, which was she should have did because it wasn't. The ride back. It would have been a mess. It would have been a mess. So you feeling some kind of way? Go ahead on. It was a mess. Okay, so Cynthia, Cynthia had went in her confessional, and because they were making like a big joke of it after the fact, and then riding back in the bus, and they're making a big joke of the shit that went on with Porsha, like all them lies and shit Porsha told, all that. Who said it? Like it was a big joke, and Cynthia is the other one that really put it in perspective. Was like, she's talking to someone about her anger management. She needs to talk to someone about her little lying problem. I said, remember, Cynthia, you don't want Porsha to make you cry at that damn reunion, but bitch, you told the truth. You told the truth because I didn't understand where the jokes came from because it wasn't funny. It was shady. It was shady, and you were caught up in it, bitch. Anyway, um, next, Cynthia and her girlfriend, who's helping get the house together, and Noelle were all sitting down talking. Cynthia's telling them about the trip and everything, and then she starts telling them about the whole lesbian thing. And so Cynthia's like, well, apparently I'm a lesbian too, because I guess anybody who's ever tried it, even if you didn't decide to be in that lifestyle, if you've ever tried it with a girl kissing, and that's no, I was like, hold it, bitch. Fuck you talking about? She's like, you know what I mean? Like, when girls experiment with kissing each other in the mouth and other places. And Noelle scooted over to the side of the couch, like, Lord have mercy, my mother is a carpet muncher, honey. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But anyway, I said, Lord have mercy. That conversation was a little bit much for Miss Noelle, honey. She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready, child, to find out that you were giving lickety split, honey. Anyway, so I just was like, she said, child, it's just a little bit too much. Then later on, they actually went, and that Kenya, I told you about that damn Kenya. Kenya, I went on. I made an appointment, and I have some girlfriends coming. Here it is. Cynthia comes, and Mallory comes. And it's a vaginal rejuvenation. I said, okay, it's cute that y'all introduce these things into the show and get these businesses a little advertisement. But there's just some, we don't need to go in the room with you. I mean, even I'm even cool with them explaining the procedure, but I don't need to sit in the room with you while they actually do the procedure. And literally, Mallory and Kenya are literally standing there while they're up and Cynthia's behind doing the rejuvenation. Really? And it was ridiculous. I said, this is real unsexy. You just got your dress all hiked up, ass all out, pussy all exposed, and got on some old dirty ass sandals. They all kicked all up. I said, And then she all up in there, and Cynthia moving her feet. I said, girl, it must be getting good to her, honey. She's twinkling her motherfucking toes. I want to sit in that room with Cynthia while she get her rocks off. So then she was saying, woo, it got a little hot when you went to pull that out of there. I said, oh, I bet it's stinking, honey. Mm-mm. For real. How many of y'all, put this down there in them comments, how many of you all would actually go in there with your friend? And I ain't talking about your best friend. I'm talking about just some random friends. Like Kenya, Mallory, and, well, Mallory is her sister. But even, will go in while she gets her goddamn coochie rejuvenated. And y'all just standing around having a conversation while they up in her twat. Put that down there in them goddamn comments. What do you think about that? I think it's strange. Is it me? But I think that's strange. My best friend, there's no way. Nor no sibling. I ain't standing up there while they, And like she said, that damn temp heated up, and like the burner ass coming up out of there, it probably smelled like somebody was frying shrimp. Girl, get out of here. That's horrible. Horrible. Anyway, moving on. Kandi and her crew that sat down, because they always sit down to a session of what the fuck's really going on, and that's their team meeting. Their team meeting is Real Housewives of Atlanta. And Kandi got to tell them about what was going on, and baby, that's when Kandi spilled all the beans, honey, and clowned that motherfucking Porsha, and told it all. There's no question about anything when it comes to Porsha anymore. Now, the Porsha and Cordell union, all of it makes sense now. That was a marriage made of convenience. I don't know how Porsha fucked it up, but it was a marriage made of convenience. Because it's out there now. I mean, girl, you're a lesbian. There ain't no if, ain't no ands. You're a lesbian. It is what it is. You're a lipstick lesbian, and it's cool. But you stay your ass down out the pulpit doing those little hateful gay sermons because you're a part of that. So you backpedal and pussy pop. Don't make me have to bring that video back, because I'll sure go pull my video back up. You stood your ass up in that damn pulpit and you did a sermon about some damn gay shit. Bitch, and meanwhile, all along, as you're sitting there talking, you had motherfucking pussy on your breath while you sitting up in the pulpit, backpedaling and pussy popping. I might have to resurface that good shit. Motherfuckers is a trip. Sitting up telling you some shit, and meanwhile guilty than a motherfucker. But yeah, I said it all makes sense now. You like to eat twat. And then when Kandi said that the bitch went so far, she told her, I want to suck your pussy until you come. And I'm like, Kandi, don't no new lesbian say no shit like that. That's an old bulldagger, honey. That's not no new lesbian. That's some old bulldagging ass shit. I'm gonna suck your pussy till you come. Do you really? Well, you go right ahead on, honey. Mess. Nothing but mess. Phaedra, her damn divorce is finally final. Okay? So she had her to drop a tear. She drops a tear, and here we go. Oh, some more lesbian love while we're on it. She sits there. She says, everything wasn't always bad. Me and Apollo, we shared some good moments and some bad moments. And when they said good moments, didn't they flash that? And I had one person that followed me who said she didn't remember about Apollo deep throat the pickle. Baby, they gave it to you. They brought it on back for you, honey. And they must have watched my video because they sure brought it back for you. As soon as they said, we had some good times, honey, you saw her and Apollo deep throating the motherfucking kosher deal, honey. I said, oh, the two of them, honey. Some more lesbian love. I said, look at y'all. A kosher deal pickle today, a double-sided dildo tomorrow, honey. I see you all, honey. Y'all are a mess. Anyway, moving on. Here's where it gets interesting. Porsha had a sit-down with Todd. I don't even understand how Todd even deals with Porsha with the way she sat and talked to him. And not to say that when she all she had to say was wrong, but she just talked to him. If he didn't feel emasculated, I don't know what to tell him. She talked some straight up shit to that motherfucker. And it was truly giving me, I'm looking like, I hate to say that a person is slow when I don't know. I don't really know if that child is slow. But I know that the feel that he was giving me when she was talking to him, and every time she talked to him and we see him on here, I get this from him, honey. I can hear in the background, honey. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round. That's what I always seem to hear in the background when that toy is on the screen, honey. Anyway, and then moving on. This is going to make you uncomfortable too. Riley, Child, Kandi, what are we doing here? So now we're going to put out a single for Riley. And you said the music was in Riley's blood. I was waiting on it to get better, honey. And the vocal was just bad. Her energy level was just bad, like it always is. Um, her energy level's always down, like she did. And so she tries to act like she don't care. How long are we gonna do that? How long are we gonna keep excusing Riley and saying that she don't care about shit, and that's why her disposition is what it is? Her disposition don't tell me that she doesn't care about things. Her disposition sometimes tells me that she's not present in the moment. Know what I mean? I'm telling you, maybe it's a duet. The wheels on the bus go round and round, honey, coming from Todd, and Riley bringing it up the rear with all through the town, honey. I don't. I'm just saying, and I know that's completely out of order. Whatever. Y'all write in the comments, say what you want to say. I've been excusing it and I've been leaving it alone and not touching it. But I cannot keep sitting here saying that when I see this child that I'm always seeing she's uninterested with everything. Everything in the world she's uninterested with, I see not present. That's what I see. Not present in the moment. That's what I see. Like I said, all through the town. Anyway, but that song's horrible, and you need to get at it and leave that alone. Ain't no need to embarrass that child no further. Leave that alone. You wrote a song saying what you wanted to say. I don't know that that's what she wanted to say. She wasn't feeling it. Not present in the moment. Anyway, moving on. Phaedra went over there to visit Porsha at her new house. The new house is gorgeous. It really is. I'm gonna give the bitch that. Beautiful home. It really is. And that's really all I have to say about it. Moving on. Um, Shereé went to see Cynthia. She pulled her in to talk to her about Cairo doing a fashion show. She's doing a fashion show. She wanted to talk to her about Cairo walking in the fashion show. Shereé jumps in and told her, is there going to be some compensation? She's like, there's no money, Shereé, but he will definitely get some merchandise. He'll get a book bag. Just one? Bitch, he ain't never walked across the street. He's another one, honey. He's another one. Never present in the moment, honey. Take what you can get, honey. Let him get the book bag, honey, and maybe he'll get a check sometime in the future, honey. But, like, seriously, stop making these demands on this child that's not a model. You're acting like he's been modeling or like he's present in the moment. Ridiculous. Stop this with these kids. Anyway, so I mean, the little boy, he was blessed with a body, and I think that's probably about as far as it goes, because his head space ain't real impressive. But anyway, so she's going on, and she's like, I'll decide what he's going to do, and I'll let you down. But you know he's going to walk on it. Anyway, moving on. Kandi met up with Porsha. This is where I ran into a problem. I feel like some I smell a rat. I smell a rat. I was trying to watch and I don't want to take the fun out of this whole experience of watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, but it seems like I smelled a rat. It seems as though when they were going back and forth and they're dishing each other's teas and they're going back and forth, and it seems like Porsha was always ready to laugh. Like it just like this was just some shit that we put together. It was giving me Jerry Springer teas. That's what it gave me. And for the first time, I felt like it had gotten very sloppy. It seemed very put on to me for some reason. And then is it just me? I could just be having that kind of a day. You see where I'm at. I'm on some other shit today. So it could just be me. Y'all tell me in them comments. Let me know. Do you think I'm just being evil or mean? Or did it seem a little fake and contrived to you? Because I was really getting a Jerry Springer uh, type of vibe today off of this. But at any rate, you know, the back and forth, back and forth. No, you did this, no, you did that. When at the end of the day, y'all are both some motherfucking lesbians, and that's all that's to it, really. And why are we even arguing, honey? You're a lesbian, no, you're a lesbian, no, you're a lesbian. You suck pussy, no, you suck pussy. Child, we both suck pussy. Now let's get on with it. I'm done. That's it. I got no more for this. Y'all tell me, answer a couple of those little things I asked you about in the comments. We'll talk, and I'll see you all next week.